The bike in front.
Yeah, it's close. It's close, but it's okay.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到智能车研究所。这期是一期比较特别的自闯羊城，因为我们整个自闯系列呢已经做了有100期了，然后在100期的时候刚好就遇上了这台新的小鹏 PC 啊，其实不是它了，是它里面的 VLA 2.0第二代 VLA。然后这个系统呢，大家已经看到有很惊艳的表现了。同时，我也发现有一些外国朋友开始对小鹏这个 VLA 很感兴趣的，他们说啊，这个就是中国的 FSD 啊，这个表现很棒啊。所以呢，这一期我想做一个特别一点的挑战啊，挑战一下它，同时也是挑战一下我自己。今天我会跟一个来自澳洲的朋友啊 Patrick， 跟他一起去开这台车，去挑战我们的自闯羊城系列。我同时呢，接下来因为 Patrick 是他不会说中文嘛，所以接下来呢，我会跟他在车上用英文来交流。我就希望可以把这一期的节目给到外国的观众去看，让他们看到我们现在中国的辅助驾驶系统已经是进化到怎样一个水平、怎样一个地步了。那所以今天呢，就这2个挑战呢，大家可以期待一下。当然了，我希望大家不要太挑战我的英语，我这个蹩脚的英语，大家还是把注意力放在这台车上面吧。OK，let's change our channel to English. Okay, here we have Patrick. Welcome, Patrick.
Hello, thank you very much.
Welcome. And Patrick is from Australia.
Yes,
right?
Australia.
Yeah, and today we are going to test the second generation of VLA here in our AI Drive Guangzhou route. It's a special route I designed to test how this ADAS system doing. Yeah, we have 2 routes, and AI Drive Guangzhou is more close to our daily driving situation.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, so I want you to experience how this system is going now.
Yeah.
Okay, and I heard that you have experienced the Tesla FSD in Australia, right?
That's right. Yes, a friend of mine's got it and been for a drive, seen how it's gone.
Yeah, so you can do a little bit comparison.
Yes.
Yeah, when we are driving.
Yes, sure.
Okay,
Sounds
let's
great.
get on the car.
Okay, thank
Let's
you.
do it. Okay, are you ready, Patrick?
Yes, Alex.
Let's do it.
Good to go. Let's go.
Okay, I know it's your second time to come to China,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So maybe you will find our traffic is a little bit unexpected.
Yep.
But you will get used to it.
Okay.
Okay, we have 6 parts of this testing route. So here, when we start, is the first part is something for you to warm up. Yeah, to get familiar to this second generation VLA. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So have you heard of the second generation VLA of XPENG before?
A little bit, yeah. I guess in advance on what they initially released.
Yeah. And do you have any expectation of it?
I suppose I'll be thinking of it in terms of how it might compare to Tesla FSD supervised. That's what we'd be most familiar with, say, in Australia, Sydney, where I'm from. And I'll be interested to see how in what seem to be fairly complicated traffic situations, it will
Talking about that, we are having some issues here.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, we are doing a bypassing. Oh, great. It's getting back. How do you think of it? Is it doing well?
So far, yep, it is. It seems to be recognising what's going on around it and then, I guess, making appropriate decisions, albeit the traffic's pretty quiet, nothing too complicated yet. Yeah. So far, so good.
But the traffic is very friendly here. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So this is maybe a good start to sort of build up to more complicated scenarios.
Yes. Okay, here we comes an unprotected turn. You see, we don't have traffic light here, and we have to handle this traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes a chance. Great.
And the bike's coming from the opposite direction.
Yes. Okay, no problem.
Pretty good. Let's see
Very
what it does with the
smoothly.
bike in front.
Yeah, it's close. It's close, but it's okay. Yeah, very close, but it's okay.
See, for me as a driver, I would definitely be braking then. But you must have confidence in the vehicle.
Yes, I have confidence on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since the relative speed is slow.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have confidence it can handle this.
Yeah. Okay.
And
And you know, for this car, for XPENG, it has two ring chips.
Yep.
For
yes,
ADAS.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That chips is really fast, so it can calculate very fast.
Yeah. Are they in-house chips for XPENG? Mm-hmm. Are they? Yeah. They self-developed.
Yeah. They self-develop.
Amazing.
Yeah. We've got 3 Turing chips on this car, on this P7 Ultra, and 2 are for the ADAS, and 1 for the VLM for the cabin.
Okay.
Yeah, but the cabin's AI was not ready now, so we cannot test it.
Okay. So for me, this is interesting that it's a green light, but traffic's still coming from your right.
Yeah, this light is for us to see, but not for them.
Right. Yes, but I think, well, if they're still allowed to go, why are we allowed to turn into the lane?
That's why I decide this route. Yeah, because in this route we have to face a lot of corner cases.
Yeah.
Normally we don't have to face these cases a lot, but I decide this route so I can test the limits of these ADAS systems to see if they can handle this very rare corner cases.
And that's what you need, isn't it? It's fine if it works 95% of the time, but it's really the 5% of unusual cases where ultimately it has to work to be reliable and for you to have trust in it.
Right. So if the system can do well on this route, it can do well on the normal daily drive.
Yes.
And now we are coming to the next part. We are going to a wider road.
Yep.
And we can see how the system choose the right lane. But first we have handled this challenge. We have to do an afflex. We have to cut into the main road. Here it comes. Oh, it's lucky. Oh, it's very lucky. It's very lucky the red light blocks the e-bikes there. Otherwise, we'll have hundreds of e-bikes passing by.
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly. Maybe we should do that bit again and see. We want the e-bikes. We want to see how it goes.
Okay.
As a pedestrian, I'm scared of the e-bikes, so I'm interested to see how the car goes.
Yeah.
You can't hear them coming.
Yeah, you can tell. They are going everywhere. They're coming everywhere.
And they go, footpath road, they're everywhere. I feel like when I'm walking as a pedestrian, I have to look around as if I'm driving on the road.
Yeah. So it's the challenge of these e-bikes are more serious than the road.
Yeah, because they're smaller, they're less predictable. They can change direction in a car. You have a sense of where it might go. E-bikes could literally go anywhere at any time.
Yeah, unpredictable.
Yep.
That's the word I'm looking for. Unpredictable.
Yes.
Normally we go the upper level of this roundabout, so you will not face these e-bikes.
Okay.
Yeah, but for the purpose of testing this system, I have to force it to
go this way and deal
with it. Do you have any kind of this ADAS system in Australia?
Apart from, well, the Tesla FSD supervised will be the closest.
Yes.
There's lots of Chinese brands on sale in Australia now, and lots of other brands that have a more, I suppose, level 2 thing. So lane
keeping.
Lane keeping. That's right. And the automatic cruise control to keep a certain distance to the vehicle in front. But it's nothing compared to this.
Okay, it's still green light, so we passed it. Okay, slowly, because it's chaos. Yeah, you can be relaxed.
The Chinese vehicles in Australia, as they're being released, especially lots of new brands in the last couple of years, they tend to be criticised for the ADAS being not as good as it could be. And then often they'll release a software update 6 to 12 months after a model is launched. And this seems to be the same across a range of brands. And then it does seem to improve.
Yeah, so if XPENG going to take this VLA second generation to Australia, will you consider to buy it?
Well, probably. Put it this way, it's certainly very good. Yeah. If I did enough driving and enough driving around town and outside of town that warranted it, yeah. I wouldn't be put off by the quality of the system, put it that way. It seems to be very good. Yeah, we've got a BYD Dolphin, and its lane keeping is a bit ordinary on the highway. It sort of tends to ping pong a bit between lanes at times. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the wheel is constantly tugging and moving slightly, adjusting. It's not smooth. I mean, you can use it, but it's not great.
It's just for maybe when you are driving on the highway, you can use it, but in the city, well, here
police up front. This will be interesting.
Yeah, they're stopping the
chasing the e-bike.
Yeah, because the guy he doesn't have the helmet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so the policeman stopped him and forced him to wear the helmet.
Okay. But that one, she has a helmet. Why is she stopping? Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, but even that's interesting. Just an unusual situation. How's the car code? Does it get confused by all these people? Seem fine.
Yeah. Because he's driving the e-bike outside of the road, so the policeman ask her to get keep it right.
Yep.
So you can see if the ADAS system, if this second generation VLA can handle this unpredictable, because we are used. Yeah, if we can handle this, you can handle almost everything.
Yeah.
So here we comes the last part of our routes. Yeah, it's quite smart. It chose the right lane. Yeah, because we are going to exit this. This road.
And it did it relatively early. It didn't. That was one thing I noticed with the FSD supervised, that at times just seemed a bit late in choosing the lane or moving into an appropriate lane.
Yeah, so it sometimes may miss it.
Yeah. Or take action at the very end that you think, okay, that was a bit abrupt. Sort of compared to that experience I had in Sydney. And it was very good, I have to say. 95% of the time it was amazing. This is like, you take that system and just some of the rough edges, you just polish them a little bit. And it's just a little smoother and a little smarter, if you like, in its decision making.
Yeah, think of that. This system we are testing today is still a beta one. It's not the release one.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're right. Maybe later when XPENG release the official one, it will be polished.
Okay.
Better.
But even compared to the Tesla one I was in Sydney, and granted different situations.
You see, it's VLA beta 3.0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just feels just a little more polished and just some of those edge situations. So it will be interesting to see when the final version of this is released, how it goes.
Okay, here's destination. Let's park the car and do a small summary.
Sure.
Okay, that's it for today's test. How do you feel, Patrick?
Really good. It was interesting at the start, a little bit nervous from the time I spent here in Guangzhou. The traffic is a little more complicated and a few more things going on than in Sydney. Yeah. So I wasn't sure at the start how I would handle it. Yeah.
Okay, and then you are a little bit released, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel of the second generation VLA?
It's amazing, yeah, to be honest, because not only does it handle just your normal regular driving as you would hope, there were some situations where it had to make some decisions about how it responded to e-bikes suddenly coming in front, or a few people on the road, or unusual different circumstances which you as a driver you'd know you could handle, but you're not quite sure how an automated system like that is going to cope. So it was very impressive the way it managed it. It was safe and it was good.
Okay, I'm very happy you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all for today. If you want to know more about how this Chinese ADAS system doing and something like how this car is charging, we'll do a lot of real-world tests. So don't forget to subscribe our channel. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.